XLM is easily one of the most requested altcoins in the comments section, in the Mango Discord chat, in my PMs. Well, so here it is, XLM, and I cannot believe that I did not look at this chart, because oftentimes what happens is that, XLM has this sister coin that it sort of runs with, and that sister coin is none other than XRP. As far as XLM is concerned, it looks freaking fantastic. I mean, this month alone, XLM has rallied 450% to the upside. Now, XLM, like XRP, often sees these explosive moves to the upside when it is in its markup stage. Now, once again, we have a brand new markup stage that XLM is currently in. However, the main question arises, would I personally be buying XLM right here, right now? No. We're currently up against macro resistance. Guys, we're so close to month end. The month ends in 3 days, okay? So right now, what I would personally be looking for is clearance over resistance at around 50 cents, which will then give me confidence in that, okay, XLM now wants to continue this uptrend getting into the rest of the bull market. Now, I've zoomed into this picture into the weekly time frame, and you can see that the resistance actually comes in at 54 cents. I'm sorry, my eyesight is really bad today. It's not 50 cents, 54 cents on that resistance mark, and even the weekly time frame currently is respecting 54 cents. So clearance over 54 cents, and I am talking about multiple daily candles over 54 cents. That's going to be the confirmation in that, okay, the bulls want to take over in earnest. I personally would not be buying against resistance. If anything, I would sort of wait for a pullback opportunity if I can get one more. Or the other alternative is that I will wait for price to confirm over 54 cents, telling me that, okay, XLM has found price acceptance over 54 cents. I'll wait for a pullback into that region and then look to bid 54 cents on the retest. Because what happens there, guys, is that trade now suddenly becomes very, very easy to manage. I can now manage my position off of a macro level and always try and gun for those trades, those stress-free trades, ones that you can manage very easily. Now, guys, remember, if you're looking to trade this entire range, make sure to check out Bitunix's very generous campaign where they're essentially giving you $150 for free for a $200 deposit. There's no KYC in the exchange, there's no country restriction. You can use those funds to beef up your existing positions, put on new positions, or practice your leverage trading with it. I'll be linking the campaign down in the description below. You have about a few more days left on it, so definitely check it out. Now, question is there anything alluding to XLM actually wanting to get rejected right here and seeing another pullback, maybe even giving us a better bid opportunity on the chart? Well, for that, get into the Mango dashboard. Now, turns out we don't even have to filter out XLM from this list. XLM is topping the charts here as far as trading volume is concerned, right underneath XRP. Now, you can see that we got longs across the board. The returns on the dashboard have been frigging insane. So you had a trend alert set in on XLM. You got an email notification telling you that, hey, the trend has now flipped bullish. If there's any time to be looking for a trade setup on XLM, it is right now. Now, at the minimum, geez Louise, at the minimum, you are up 155% on the trade. We got a weekly reversal that came in 9 days ago. If you manage to catch that trade setup, you are up 155%. So the trends right now across the board is actually looking very, very strong. In fact, if you look at price action is literally telling you the same thing. But we're trying to forecast here. What happens next? Can we see a pullback? Well, for that, I often look towards the volatility profile. Now, notice the 12-hour to the 2-day time frame. We're seeing these high volatility numbers. Right now, every time I see volatility expand to these high red numbers, that's the signal that tells me that, okay, the bulls might be getting into a region of exhaustion. All right, so if you're looking for a pullback opportunity, this is a good time. But I never look at this in isolation. If I'm seeing these high red volatility numbers telling me that the bulls might be exhausted, I then get onto the chart to see if we're up against resistance, because now there's a bit of confluence on that idea of rejection. Right, we got high volatility numbers, and then if you look at price action, we're currently up against macro resistance at 54 cents. The dashboard is essentially telling you that if there's any time to be looking for a pullback, it's likely now. Now, it appears that the trend right now is being established on the 12-hour time frame. Now, let's go ahead and turn on the Mango dynamic indicator. And guys, just look at that trend on dynamic support, all right? As soon as we reclaim that, flipped it from resistance into support right here, you pretty much caught the entire trend on there. And I bet you this was probably trending on the 4-hour dynamic. And what do you know? 4-hour dynamic, very, very neat trend. Every time prices came down to that support region, that was a great buy the dip opportunity every single time we got down there, even right here. Now we've lost it here for the first time, okay, on the 4-hour time frame, telling us that, okay, something different is happening on the chart. Now, yes, while prices have reclaimed dynamic resistance, flipped it into support once again, essentially even taking out these wick highs right here. If we can do that, then I'm saying XLM rallies once more. However, on the flip side, if we get rejected at 54 cents, and this is just another lower high on this range, we can actually mark that out with a trend line right there. Prices could come down once more. Where to from here? Well, I'll just be moving up a time frame, 12-hour time frame. Okay, I'm looking at the Mango dynamic indicator once again. I'm looking at the region of support. This is your region, your zone of support. For those of you on the numbers on that dynamic region, please take note of it. It comes in from around 0.39 going up to 0.41. That is the zone of support. We haven't really had an official test, so it would be nice to get an official test of that region. But that's the region I'll look for XLM to actually pull back to, contingent on price actually getting rejected at 54 cents. Now you guys can find the dynamic indicator on the mango.market.com/dynamic. Upon popular request, we finally decided to activate a Black Friday sale. The coupon code is on my screen. It's Black Mango is the coupon code. It's going to be active for the next 3 to 4 days. Okay? You can use it on the indicators as well as the seed and the sprouts program. All right, so we now know that the 12-hour dynamic is the bid zone. If we get rejected at 54 cents, I'll be looking to catch a bid here and then ride the move to the upside. If it breaks the bid zone, you know, to get out, you can get out with a minimal loss and then reposition lower. That's why you should always try and capture those good bids, because managing the trade becomes easy. You know when you're wrong very fast. Now the monthly actually has a beautiful ascending triangle playing out on this. So I'm looking for the target to be freaking explosive. So what is that explosive target? If we take the measure move of the ascending triangle and plot it on the break, this is gonna take XLM all the way up to $27 on the measured move. I know, people are like, Krisha, you're freaking insane. You're crazy. $24, take a break. Go back to bed. From where prices are right now to the measure move target, that's a good 4,600% to the upside. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have not back tested XLM to see if that target is even a probable target. Okay. However, like XRP also had a highly improbable target ahead of it at $23. It still does. However, I broke down the math for the XRP folk, and we came to the conclusion that $23 is actually possible. So what I'm going to do is I'll be doing the same thing for you on the $25 target per XLM. I'll be covering that in the next video. If you guys want to catch that one, make sure to hit the sub and the bell icon. That way you are not missing that. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the likes. Don't forget to take advantage of the Bitunix campaign. Free money at the corner of the room. I will now see you in the next one. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.